Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm getting ready to get started. This is a box of half dollars. So it is $500. I am looking for silver. So silver prices are now up to about $93 an ounce. Meaning if you can even get a 40% out of these, you're getting a good amount of money. So I had to order this ahead of time. And with ordering these, my hope is hopefully there's going to be some uncirculated. I am hoping for at least 4 silvers. That is my hope. So let's get into this. I do not have the fancy tool that everyone else has when they do this, so it may take a while, but that is why I'm doing this as a live stream for anyone who is interested. I may have to get something to get these out because these are sticking fairly hard. So looks like none of these are silver, unfortunately. What's this one? 1974. So no silvers in that. I will go through after to see if there's anything that I miss. But first one, no silvers. Looks like they were all pretty much in the 70s. We are looking for anything in the 60s and older. All right, let's get this open. Once again, not liking what I'm seeing. Couple of possibilities, although I doubt it. $1994. So 70s. Hello everyone, how's it going? 70s, 90s. This one was marked as silver by someone, but it is not silver. Hello everyone, just getting started here. Not seeing anything, unfortunately. That is 2000. Yeah. 71, close, 2001. So nothing there. So 2 rolls in, still nothing. Once again, hopefully, we're hoping for a few different silvers. This is my first time ever doing this. Normally, I just open sports cards or talk about the NFL, something like that. But I wanted to hunt for silver for a while. I've done it on occasion. I also play poker, and they used to have half dollars at the poker table, but they kind of got rid of that. So I always hunted for silver that way, but silver has just gone up so much. Like I said, it is so high that I want to be sure that if I had the opportunity, which thankfully my bank was able to give me something, I do. And it looks like I may have a silver. Is that a silver? 1968. We have a silver. Let's go. 1968. We have a 40%er. So I do have silver in my first ever hunt. And I may have another. Nope, 71. Another one that looks like it may be. 1973. Nope. I am doing very well. Thank you for asking. I hope you guys are doing well as well. So yeah, we have our first silver. We have a 1968 silver. So we have 1 silver in. I apologize. My stand is not doing the best right now. There we go. So we have one silver in after 3 boxes, so that is good. It's only a 40%er, but I will take it. I have a whole bunch more to go. I will go through for all the proofs and anything like that, see if I miss anything there. So far, I don't believe I've missed anything, but I will always go back. I did look through really quickly at the beginning of this. I did not see any enders. The enders would be nice, but I have not seen any of those. Right now, the whole thing is, let's just get more silver. Since we know that there is silver in here, let's get a whole bunch more. Now, I'm going to be right back. I need to grab something to help get these open. I'm going to grab some scissors. These are actually kind of hard to get open. Harder than what it looks like. So a couple possibilities in here of some silvers. I don't believe so though. Nothing is screaming silver, but let's check a couple of them that might be. I think these are going to be all 70s. So 70s, 70s. Looks like these are all going to be 70s in here. I will let you guys take a look, see what you guys think. What do you think? I'm not seeing any silver there, but I will let you guys decide. Once again, that was our 4th roll, so we already have 1 silver after 4 rolls. Once again, my goal was 8. I highly doubt we're going to get there, but I would love to get 8. Either way, it is already profitable because I got 1 silver. It was a 40%er, but it still is silver. All right. Not seeing anything here. These all have the clad to it. So the way that you can tell, once again, I'm fairly new to this, but the way that you can tell is if you see clad, most likely it is not a true silver. You want to see something that looks like this. If you notice, there was not any clad there, really. So that said that it was silver. Once again, at the very end, I'm going to make sure that I go through everything just to be sure. I don't want to give back any silver. Once again, nothing screaming silver here. There's one that's possible, although I doubt it looking at it. 1972. So no silver in there. So we are 6 rolls in, still 1 silver. It's a 40%er in 1968. Once again, we are hoping for more than just that. I'm seeing a lot of bicentennials. I have one possibility here. Actually, 2 possibilities. 1985, but it looks really weird. It's Philadelphia Mint. And it is a 72. Okay, so no silvers in here that I see. Once again, this one looked weird. It was a 1979 though, so no silvers. Still going to go through at the very end, make sure that I don't miss any not intended for circulation, anything like that, the NIFC. Once again, I am not a true coin breaker. This is just something that I've always wanted to do, and silver is through the roof right now, so want to be sure that I tried my luck. Possibility right there. That is a 1993 Philadelphia Mint, so that is not one. And let me just double check that one. Nope, 1971 and 73. So nothing there either. So still at just 1. Hopefully we don't stay there too long. Once again, I looked very quickly. I did not see any enders at all, but you never know. I have another possibility in here. Once again, there are a few that look like they could be. All the ones from the 70s are Very questionable with the way that they were done. So let's look here. We have a 1977, so unfortunately not. This one here, I apologize, you guys. My stand is not staying up today. We have a 1972, so doesn't look like we have any in here. Once again, there were a couple possibilities, but I checked the possibilities. There were nothing in there, so nothing there at all. Let's keep going. Let's hopefully get some. This one looks like it's going to be easy, thankfully. And I do think I have something here. We have a 1993 D. Very, very shiny. I'm pretty sure this is an NIFC. So I'm going to hold that one to the side. I'll look it up just to be sure. Once again, I'm not too familiar with that sort of stuff, but that one I think was an NIFC. 1996 there. Also, we want to look for San Francisco mints. So I will be going through those because some San Francisco mints are silver. And a 1971 there. So nothing there. Once again, I'm pretty sure I have an NIFC. If any of you know in the comments, please let me know. It's a 1993 D. I think this is a not intended for circulation one. If not, is very well taken care of. Maybe it's a proof, although I doubt it. So still only one silver so far. One is better than nothing, although I'm hoping to get more. I have another really shiny one. Who knows, I may have another NIFC. So let's pull that out. It is a 86 Philadelphia. 86 Philadelphia. I thought it was 83 was the year that was NIFC, but I could be wrong. Could be just very well taken care of. And double checking, nothing looks like it is. Nope, all in the 70s, so nothing there either. So once again, I'm pretty sure I have two NIFCs, and then I definitely have one silver. It's a 40%er. We are 10 rolls in, 11 rolls in, so we still have a good amount to go. I don't think I'm going to hit my 8 like I was hoping for, but you know what? I already got one. But I'm definitely hoping for more than just one. A lot more shininess here. Once again, I have a few that are very, very shiny. We have a 2000 Philly. Pretty sure that's an NIFC. And we have a 1999 Philadelphia. Once again, I think that's an NIFC. I'm going to look up all the NIFCs, the not intended for circulations, just to be sure that I'm not missing anything. Because those do go for a little bit more than just the 50 cents. They don't go for much more, but it is something that is worth looking into, especially since I have them here. Still just going through it. Not seeing too much with this roll at all. 96 Philly. Once again, I think that may be an NIFC. And a 72, but it looks really odd. Okay. Not sure what's going on there. And a whole bunch of 80s. So nothing in there, possibly another NIFC. I will have to look all of those up. Like I said, the NIFCs I'm not too familiar with. However, any of you in the comments, because I do see that I am having people come in, come out. Looks like a few of you have been here for a while. Please let me know. If you are very knowledgeable in this and you know if these are NIFCs or not, please let me know because I am not sure. All right, so I definitely have a couple of possibilities here. First one's going to be this one. Nope, it is just a very, very dirty 30 Liberty. Sorry, Bicentennial. This one sounds different. It's a 1981 Philly. I'm going to put that one to the side. 71. So close. Once again, the 70s, the early 70s look silver when you look at them, but then the year will tell you whether or not it is silver. 72. 71. So none of these are silver, unfortunately. Let's go on to the next one. So I think we just got lucky with our, I believe it was our second roll, because we have not gotten another one since. A lot of shininess here. I think we have a couple not intended for circulations here. Let's look at these. So we have a 2000P and a 2002 Philadelphia Mint Mark. Once again, I believe those are all NFCs. Please let me know if they are not. I know I have a whole bunch of people watching that know way more than I do. Like I said, this is not what I normally do, but I was able to get a hand on some of an entire box, so I wanted to go through it. Because, once again, silver is over $90 right now. So, just getting one, I already made money. But I would love to get a whole bunch more. 1974. Nope, nothing there. So, once again, I am multiple rolls in, still only one. I believe I have multiple NIFCs. I will need to look them up unless any of you know in the comments. Same thing, nothing here again. A couple of really shiny ones, so who knows. 85 Philly, I know that's not one. I think it was like 83 Philadelphia Mint. I don't think there's anything here. Nope, nothing there at all. So, another roll with nothing in it. But we shall continue. I did check the enders. Unless I missed something, I do not believe any of these are silver for the enders. Very, very shiny here. So, once again, I think it's another NIFC. Yep, it's another 2000 Philadelphia. So I am pretty sure, once again, that those are NIFC, not intended for circulations. That one looks odd. It is a 2000 Philly again. So I'm getting a lot of those 2000 Philadelphias. Whole bunch of 2000 Philadelphias, actually. So it may have been someone just, someone released their collection. So once again, I am fairly certain that those are NAFCs. Another couple of really shiny ones. 84, nope. 74, 73. Nothing. So not doing the best right now. Hopefully we will pick it up. We have about half a box left. Once again, one silver. I don't know how many NIFCs at this point. No silver again. I don't think anything in that one, not even an NIFC, so not a good roll there. 72 there. So close. Once again, we need the 60s. Possible NIFC there. Nope, 1979. A couple of 70s. 71. So still nothing. All right. I will not get discouraged. We are going to go on and we are going to find more silver. All right, this one. 2000 Philadelphia again. So, we have another 2000 Philadelphia. Once again, if those are NIFCs, which I believe they are, I'm doing very well there. We have another 2000 Philly. So, a lot of 2000 Philadelphias, which is starting to make me think that it's not an NIFC, but I could be wrong. So, I'm holding them all off to the side. All right, nothing here. Another roll with nothing. So we are flying through this. We are 21 minutes in. We are half a box down. We have one silver so far. We have a 2007 S. 2007 San Francisco Mint. So some San Francisco Mint years, I don't remember which of them, have silver in it. So I definitely need to look that one up. And we have a 95? Yeah, 95 Philadelphia. So I'll be looking some of these up. That San Francisco one, I believe that may be a 40%er, even though it is not the correct year, because San Francisco did have many 40% years even after. All right, a lot of shininess there, but unfortunately not seeing anything. Possibly this one. Nope, 71. So when I say possibly these, I'm not talking silver. I know that they're not silver, but I'm talking NIFCs. So I'm going to leave those out now, the ones right in the back. Those are going to be the possible NIFCs as well as the one silver. The one silver is a 40%er. That is 100% guaranteed. I do have one silver and a lot of possible NIFCs. So we have a 1986 Philly. I will look that one up. 73, 83. Not much going on there. So, not much going on as far as silver goes. Once again, still have one, which is nice. I would like to get more, but it is not going well now for silver. What's this one here? This is a 71. So, no silver there. Not seeing too much there at all. It looks like it is all just regular. Okay. I have a couple of really, really shiny ones again. So, 2000 Philadelphia. What's that? A 2001 Philadelphia, and a 1999 Philadelphia. So once again, I need to look those up. I remember seeing a few different videos, those saying that those are not intended for circulations. I am pulling them left and right, so I highly doubt that that's the case. I could just be misremembering, but I'd rather have them pulled aside just in case they are. Because they're not worth much more than face value, but they are worth more than face value. And that one was a dud. So more than halfway through. Still searching. We do have one silver. Possible silver here, you guys. Possible silver. This one is looking pretty silverish. 1982. No silver. the clad was worn, and when the clad is worn, it can sometimes look silver. So nothing there at all. Nope, I'll look into a couple of them because a couple are suspect, but I doubt it. Nope, 74, 71, and last one that it might be, nope, 72. So none of those, a couple of really shiny ones. 1999 Philadelphia. And a 1990 Philadelphia. Once again, anyone watching, please let me know. I'm putting aside almost every Philadelphia, it feels like, because they're all extremely shiny, which, once again, I believe that those are the not intended for circulation ones, but I could be wrong. I do not do this for a living. I believe I have a silver here. No, 1971. It looks so much like silver there. Ah, man, it looks so much like silver. 1974. 72. I don't think I have anything here. The one that I thought was silver was not silver. I don't think I have any not intended either, so... All right, nothing there. So we got, I don't know, about 15 rolls left. Not looking good. Looks like we only have one as of right now. None of these are silver. I'm going to check a couple that I highly doubt are. Yeah, no, they're all the 76s. So no silver there. All right, still one silver. I believe I do have a few not intended for circulations. I do not know for certain. I will look them up after. I'm probably wrong with how many I think I have. Nothing there. So still just one silver. All right. I was hoping this was going to be someone's dump of a silver, but it is not looking like it. All right, I'm telling you, I'm seeing something. It's obviously not silver, but you guys are seeing it as well. Very, very shiny there. 2022 Denver. I don't think I've ever seen a 2022. And I play poker a good amount where we use the 50 cent. And I don't think I've ever seen like I said, a 2022. So who knows? Could just be shiny because it's new, because it's not out there. Or it could be shiny because it's not intended for circulation. Nothing again. One possible, although I highly doubt it. It's right there. And that is a 1972. So nothing again. All right, we are striking out, you guys. So far, still just one silver. It was a 40%er, which at this point, once again, I believe at $90-something, I believe it is right around $13, $14. So nothing too insane. Possibly one here. 1974. So nothing there. And here we are going to have a 2003 Philadelphia. And I think we have one. Yeah, we might have a couple more. 2000 Philadelphia. And a 2000 Philadelphia. So once again, I need to look those up. If they are NIFCs, I've hit like the mother load, which is nice because they go for like $3 or $4 a piece. I don't, at this point with how many I've hit, I don't think that they are. I think I'm misremembering. All right, I am not seeing really anything there. Possibly this one, but I doubt it. Nope, 1976. Let's look at this one real quick. 1973. So nothing there. So still just one silver. Once again, I believe a whole bunch of NIFCs. Not entirely positive. Anyone in the comments, once again, if you guys want to comment and let me know what years the NFICs are, I'd greatly appreciate it. I have two very good possibilities here. Once again, you can never tell with some of these because they're worn. That is a 1972, so that is not. What about this one? That is a 2000 Philly. But it is really messed up. Look at that. Like, looking at that, you would assume it's silver. I'm going to look that one up. I don't know if 2000 ever had silver. But that looks like silver. Like, there is, like, no clad to that at all. And then last one. This one's just dirty. Yeah, it's a 1972. So, for any of you, does any of the 2000 ones, do any of them have silver? Or is that just so messed up to where it looks like it's silver? One possibility, though I highly doubt it. It is a 72. Dang it. Another 2000 Philadelphia. So once again, I'm hitting those left and right. $71. Not seeing anything else there. Once again, that one looked like it was silver, but it is a 72. All right, we are down to our final 11. So 11 left. One silver 40%er. I believe a whole bunch of NIFCs. One possible silver that I need to look into. It's a San Francisco mint, but it felt different. It sounded different, so it could be silver. Not seeing really anything here. Yeah, no, nothing here. So another one down. We are down to, last one just to be sure here, 1974, nothing there. So we're down to our final 10. Let's get at least one more silver. Let's make it worth it. Once again, I know I made about $13 just on the silver, but I would like to make more. I have one good-looking one right now. Possibly. 1971. Like I said, the early 70s for me are the ones that throw me. They all look good to me. And they're just not. They're not silver, although they look like silver when I'm first looking at them. But that, once again, that comes with, apparently, practice. The more you do this, the more you're going to realize those are not silver. All right, 9 left. So 9 left. Another couple possibilities. Once again, at this point, I doubt it, but let's double check. 1974, 1972. Like I said, the 70s ones always get me. They look like silver to me. 71, 74, and a 2000, but it's not a Philadelphia. And I have one really shiny one here. That is a 2000 Philadelphia again. So I've hit so many 2000 Philadelphias. I've been putting them aside as I see them. All right. I don't think so. 2 possibilities for me, but that's probably me just not recognizing it. Nope, 73 and a 74. So nothing there. 7 rolls left. Come on, let's get some silver. I think I have a silver. No, it's a 2009 Philadelphia. That one really looked like silver on the edge. That is a 71. We have a really shiny one. A 1996 Philadelphia. So once again, hitting a lot of good Philadelphias. Not hitting silver though. So there are a couple that the clad does not show, where it looks like silver so much to where I was like positive that one was silver. And that just hurts when you really, really think you have silver and you don't have silver. 71, 80, no silver again. So you guys, we're down to it. We have 5 left. 5 rolls left. We have only gotten 1 silver so far. I believe a whole bunch of NIFCs. Once again, I need to go over them just to be sure. If I do, I have a lot of them. Doesn't look like it. They all just look worn down here. The ones that are the closest. Nope, 71, 71, 74. And 74. So yeah, no silver there. 4 rolls left. Once again, we do have 1 40%er. At this point, I'm hoping for 1 more. I was hoping for 8. I really was. I didn't think it was going to happen, but that was my hope. Now I'm just hoping for 1 more. Nothing really there that I am seeing. I have 1 really shiny one here. That is a 99 Philadelphia. And a... Nope. Alright, 3 left. We have 1 confirmed silver, a 40%er. Not much else. So, was this worth it? Yes, I had fun. I did make a little bit of money. But, when you do this, you're hoping for more than just 1. And we have 1 possibility there, although I doubt it. Nope, 1971. Really shiny one there. I'm assuming a 2000. Nope. 72. Okay. All right, 2 rolls left. We are only 1 silver. This back ender looks like it could have been silver. This was the only one I thought maybe, but after getting into it, it is definitely not. Not seeing any silver here. What is this? This is a 73. Really, really shiny 73, though. Someone kept that in really good shape. And this is a 80. Okay. We are on to our last roll. Is that a last roll magic? Did I hit silver in the last roll? No, it's a 1972. It looked like silver. 1972, not silver. Dang it. 73. 76. Looking at that one really looks silver, but it is not. 1972. All right, you guys, so thank you for watching. I got 1 silver guaranteed, 40%er. A couple others I need to look into, possibly some NIFCs. But thank you guys for watching. That was a good live stream. I may do this again. Have a great day.